If you're coming from D&D to Daggerheart, here's the biggest mindset shift you have to make. You're not here to control the story. You're here to keep it moving. Because in Daggerheart, nothing is supposed to stall. Not a bad roll, not a weird decision, not a moment where the players go, what now? When someone rolls, the story moves, always. If they succeed, great. If they fail, the world pushes back. That's not punishment, that's just pressure. And pressure is what makes this game. Here's the mistake a lot of GMs make early on. They think that failure means nothing happens. Daggerheart is very clear. Failure means something changes. The door doesn't just stay locked, the guards hear you, the clock ticks, the situation escalates. Your job is just to say, okay, how does this make things more interesting? While we're talking about momentum, you're absolutely allowed to cut things, cut travel, cut scenes that have said everything interesting already. You don't need to replay every awkward silence and every mile of road travel. Sometimes the best decision you can make is to say, so after 2 days on the road, so later that night, so here's what this looks like. That's not skipping the game, that kind of is the game. Let's talk about trust, because Daggerheart lives and dies on trust. The game presumes the characters are competent. They're heroes even at level 1. When a roll goes badly, don't make them look like idiots. Make the world look more dangerous. Make the enemies more skilled. Make the situation unfair. Failure isn't you messed up, it's something unexpected got in your way. And when you promise something, you deliver on it. If you say on a success, this works, make sure it works. If you do mess up and misspeak, just own it, admit to it, deal with it, move on. That trust should pay you back tenfold. And one way that GMs overcomplicate things is if the characters should know a thing, let them know it. Just tell them it. If it's obvious in the room, if it's something they would notice immediately, just tell them they've noticed it. Don't make them roll for it. Your descriptions create the shared reality. If you don't mention it, it doesn't exist. This clarity isn't like holding their hand, it's fuel for better decisions on their behalf. And when the mechanics come into play, make sure the mechanics mean something. Fear should be scary. Stress should be heavy. Hope should be heroic. Don't just mark the boxes. Describe what the pressure looks like. Show how the enemy has pressed the advantage. And so let the fiction and the mechanics kind of work hand in hand. That's when Daggerheart will stop feeling like a system, start feeling less like a storyline. And one quite important thing is, when a player suggests something wild and outlandish, something even awkward that doesn't fit, don't say no. Say, okay, how can this work? Maybe it costs something, maybe it creates a new problem, maybe it works but not cleanly. Reframe it, collaborate and build on it. This game is better when you're playing with the players, not against them. And that's being a GM in Daggerheart really, in basic form. You're not a referee, you're not a novelist, you're not a rules encyclopedia. You're just a person to make the story keep breathing, keep moving. And you put the characters under enough pressure to create fun. And honestly, once that clicks, running Daggerheart feels effortless. Click the buttons if that's useful, and I'll see you next session.